Okay, now we got to do tool offset adjustments. So as we're making parts, the more parts we make, the tips of the tools get dull. And at a certain point, we have to adjust the offset because the bit is getting dull enough that our measurement's changing. So if we measure a part, and as we're turning the outside diameter of the part, it's supposed to be 1.5, and eventually it gets to 1.505. So it's 5 thousandths over. What we want to do is we want to go to that tool, whichever one it is, probably tool 1, and if the diameter is 5 thousandths too big, it's supposed to be 1.500, but instead it's 1.505. Then we go to our offset page, we go to X geometry, and we just type in minus 0.005, and that will show up down here, minus 0.005. So the part is 5 thousandths too big. We want to make it smaller. We want to subtract. So minus 0.005. And if we watch our X geometry number up here, we hit enter, and that number will change by 5 thousandths. So now we just moved our tool in 5 thousandths. So the next part should be exactly the number that we want. That goes for all the tools. When a part gets too big, we want to subtract it, we hit minus. Now let's pretend the part is too small. We want 1.500, but it's 1.495, so it's 5 thousandths too small. When we want to add to the part, so then we go to our offset page, X geometry, on the tool number that we want. We want to add to it because it's too small. So we just hit 0.005. That's a positive number. And we hit enter, and now it'll make our part 5 thousandths larger. So if our part is too large, we want to subtract it, make it smaller. We hit minus 0.005 or it might be 1 thousandths off. In that case, we put minus 0.001. So however much it's off, that's how much we add or subtract. That's adjusting the tool offset. So that's after we've already set up the part. We've been running some parts. We get the part number 8, and we notice that the offsets are getting out of whack and we have to adjust them. Now eventually you get to part number 20, and now it's no longer time to adjust the offset. Now it's time to change the tool because the tool is just too dull and wore out, and our part finish is getting really rough. When it's cutting the material, when the tool bit's brand new, you'll hear a smooth cut, but once you get to part 20, as the tool cuts the material, it'll be it'll be rough. You'll notice that it's cutting very rough. And that means we got to change the tool. So every